Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Chad here. Today I want to show you how you can draw new curves by doing arithmetic. There's a variety of reasons you might want to do this, and I'll kind of show you why you might want to do it by example. The first thing is that you cannot do like adding and subtracting or dividing curves with the streamlined evaluation module, and that's what this looks like right here. You need to use the classic evaluation module. So to switch to the classic evaluation module, you click applications and then switch to classic evaluation. All right, so here we are in classic evaluation. I'm gonna open my result file. All right, so let me turn on another curve. So this is the system pressure curve. I'm gonna turn on the post column pressure curve. Okay, so now what I have are two curves, and there's a difference of about 0.02 megapascals from them. Let's say I want to, figure out exactly what the difference between these two is like throughout the entire run. So the way I do that is I'm going to go to operations and then subtract. And so now what we have here are three like little mini windows, and you'll notice there's a little tiny operator here in between each of the windows. So I'm going to start with this curve, right? And I'm going to do system pressure here, and I'm going to subtract this window right here, whatever curve I choose here. So I want to do post column pressure, and then I'm going to draw a new curve doing that. And so the curve number I'm going to do is 16. I could select any curve number that I wanted, and I can change the name of the curve. So I'm going to do pressure difference. Okay. And my buttons don't show up on this setup because I'm remote desktoping in, but okay. So now I'm going to highlight this curve right here, which is the curve that we just drew, and you can see that it's about 0.02 megapascals. So we were able to successfully subtract one curve from the other and draw a new curve, right? So if we go to the operations file, drop down up here, you can see that we could also add two curves to each other, but we're going to divide some curves now. So let me turn off these pressure curves. So I'm also going to turn on the 260 nanometer curve, which I happen to collect this time around. And so you can see that there's a difference here between the 260 and 280 curves. 260, I believe, is in red, right? And so the ratio between 260 and 280 for biomolecules can be an important indicator of what you're working with. So I can divide one curve by the other to be able to figure out what it is I'm looking at just exactly at this point, right? And I think I had a little bit of air come off my column. I'm not exactly sure what happened here. So I'm just going to redo the x-axis first. So now we'll do operations and divide. And so we have the three windows again, but the operators have changed. So I'm going to take this curve, whichever curve I select right here, I'm going to take 260 and I'm going to divide it by whatever curve I select here, and I'm going to do 280, and then I'm going to draw a new curve. So I'm just going to select number 17, and I'm going to label this 260, 280 difference ratio. How about that? Okay. All right, so we have the ratio here, and it's a blue line, so I'm going to change the color so it pops more. I liked the pink color of the curve that we did with the pressure, so I'm going to do that. And it was curve number 17, so it's pretty easy to find. Pink, and okay, I'll do it dashed. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna change the y-axis for the ratio, and you can see right here when we're running buffer over the column, right, we have a ratio of 1. That's a good check, right? And then let me turn on the marker. Okay, and the vertical marker shows with this peak right here that I have a ratio of about 0.590, or yeah, exactly 0.590, or about 0.6. So that's a good indication that this is protein right here. And then this curve, if I go over here, I'm just going to highlight the peak, right? And here I have a curve of 0.594. Maybe it gets a little higher on the left side of this, on the right side of this thing. So 0.556, it's about the same. That's a pretty good indication that I have some kind of nucleic acid here, probably DNA. I hope this helps you. Good luck with your purifications.